everyone, and welcome to Ava's Workshop. Today we are going to be making a useless box. So if you're wondering what a useless box is, this is what it is. It's super cute. It really is. And we're gonna be making one of these. So first of all, you can use any box. I just have this box with a latch. I might end up taking the latch off, I don't know. And then for our cute little thing, we have this cute, adorable, I just dropped the goat. We have this cute little adorable goat thing, and it's so cute. I think I'm gonna name him. He's actually so cute. He really is. You're so cute, aren't you? We're gonna name you Olivia. It's Olivia the goat, everybody. So, now let's go into a little more depth of some of the components you're gonna need. So here are the components you're gonna need for this project. We have 2 micro servos. In Arduino, I'm using a Nano, some perf board and some pin headers to mount it. We also have this toggle switch, and because the wood on this box is very, very thick, I can't actually mount it directly through, so I made this little piece of mounting wood that I'll show you guys in a minute. You're also gonna need some pin headers, some wire. I also have a USB, which is how I'm gonna power the Arduino, and of course you're gonna need to upload the code. Finally, I have a recordable sound module that's light sensor activated, and I'll show you guys that a little later. So as you can see, the schematic is pretty simple, and I'll link all of the parts into the description. Also, make sure you guys stay safe when using a soldering iron. It is really hot and it can be really dangerous. I removed all the hinges from the box and then used some rosewood stain on it. Hey everyone, it's the next day and I just finished staining this box and it looks really nice, and there's also some stuff that I switched up. First of all, I realized that this switch is really, really hard to flip, and no servo actually has enough torque to flip it because it's really, really hard. It's a really high voltage switch. So I basically switched this out with this 3D printed piece that has a very, very tiny switch, but it still works, and it's soldered to this connector right here. And this is for mounting on the box. Time-lapse montage time. So right now what I did is I actually switched out the servos for higher torque ones because the little tiny micro servos were just not that strong enough. I also realized that even the bigger servo could not move the top of the box open because it wasn't meant for high torque. In the end, I just used a micro servo to move the head of the cute little goat stuffed animal. This still made it look really cute, and it worked out really well. After sadly cutting off the head, I mounted it to a little 3D printed mounting piece. Finally, it was just a matter of squeezing everything into the box and covering it with some wood that I actually decorated with some felt. So it's the next day, and I finished this little guy, and it's actually really cute, and I can show you what I did in a second. So let's just plug this guy in with the cord that I cannot find. On the cord. Ready? We plug it in like this. And now it says do not push, and this is a 3D printed piece. And then this is a 3D printed piece, this button plate, and I used this little thing and I made this out of hot glue and a little drill. I used the drill as the lathe. Anyway, so basically we flip this up and the little Beanie Boo moves and does that. Now I was having problems because I couldn't find a servo that was strong enough to lift the top of this box. It doesn't look very heavy, but it actually is very, very heavy. The wood's very, very solid. So this is what we have, and I could literally just play with it all day. So the last thing we're gonna do to make this really, really cool is we are going to use this little module that I talked about earlier, or I didn't talk about it, but I mentioned it. And this is a little greeting card module that I found on Amazon that you can buy to make your own electric and music greeting cards. So basically what you do is you press this button and you go check, check 1. Check, check 1. And now what happens is when this light sensor senses light, for example, when a card is opened, it triggers. So I can cover it and I can open it up. We have to like completely cover it like this. And now we open it.
Check one.
And it will trigger. So we can make this happen and we can actually attach this to the paw. So when the paw comes out, it will play a cute little sound. Now all we have to do though is extend the wires on here. So let's go do that now. So I had some trouble with the light sensor and I ended up switching it out for a magnetic reed switch, which triggers when a magnet comes in contact. Now the magnet was mounted to the head of the little creature, and that way when his head turns, the music plays. This is my little sister Hazel. Hazel's gonna do the voice for Go. So, we're gonna go record that now. So, here we go. And then can you do that? And then can you go meow meow? Like. So like I said before, I had to use a magnetic reed switch, so it was just a matter of mounting that and then putting all the electronics inside of the box. Why does glue take so long to dry? I also 3D printed this little sign that says "Do not touch" that you'll see in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna start the outro of my video and I'm doing this in one take, so I'm gonna try to not mess up. Basically, this is our finished box, and we have this little thing right here. It's a USB, and I hooked it to this, and it plugs into a little barrel jack at the back. And here we just have a little thing, a phone charger, a wireless phone charger that basically I'm just using to clear out some of the wires. Basically, we have this cute little do not push sign. All the STL files are going to be available in the description of this video. And then we have this cool little knob. And then I also, like I said, I inserted all the audio clips. And basically I use that little chip and there's a little magnet sensor here. So ready? I think it's really cute, I do. So there were problems as I basically, a servo was supposed to push this up, but it didn't. So it wasn't strong enough, so I had to make the head turn instead. And I covered this with some fabric, and it looks really, really cute. And I put some little screws to keep this can't really move that much. So that's really it. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Bye!
Two hours later.